Hello.
Yes, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, I'm calling from West Bengal, Mayapur.
Yes.
I've been watching your videos
Yes.
carefully,
Yeah.
and I like your way of treatment. If you would help me, I would be very happy also.
Yeah. Please tell me.
So, I'm just basically telling you my major problem that I have, a few
Yes.
things that I have. One
Mm.
thing is definitely acidity,
Mm.
due to which, I've been suffering
Mm.
from this for many, many years.
Mm. Mm.
um, Acidity, naturally the effect of it, and then eventually sometimes it's so serious
Mm.
that even it nearly killed me, like my chest got all the pain went up to the chest, and then so much to the extent, I'll just tell you a very short story. As I was traveling to UP, then I forgot to take any water with me.
Mm.
Well, I was in a rush. So then this pain started coming up my chest, from stomach to the chest.
Mm.
And then I was suffering so much. And then eventually I remember my father used to tell, whenever you have like a pain like this, gas pain like this, you should take hot water. But
Mm.
then where will I find hot water in the train? In
Mm.
fact, I didn't have any water.
Mm.
So I was, I couldn't, because we are from a religious background, we are Hare Krishna devotee from ISKCON. So we couldn't take anyone's water. So I went to the train tap and I just drank a lot of water.
Mm.
But nothing happened. And
Mm.
I was like running from one bogie to another practically with pain.
Mm.
Then finally one chai wala came.
Mm.
And then I just thought, even though we're not supposed to take any chai, because we're forbidden from taking chai.
Mm.
So I said, well, I can't do anything. I'll take it as a medicine.
Mm.
So then I took a cup of tea and then 50% of the pain immediately went away.
Mm.
Then again, I took another cup of tea and then I was at rest. I felt the pain is no more there, the
Mm.
chest pain, the heartburn and pain and all that.
Mm.
So anyway, so that's been life history for me for many, many years. I've been suffering from this, and I'm trying different methods. Some say opposite to you. Some say you have to drink 5 to 8 liters of water every day, and then different things. Another major problem, I have is hard stool. I go to the toilet every day, but I have hard stool, which created fissure for me, which created, piles for me, which I had an operation in the past. But that didn't really help because again, the stool was hard, and again, again there was fissures and piles are still there.
Mm.
So I'm in this serious. And then recently, very recently, somebody told me I should do Panchakarma, Ayurvedic Panchakarma. So I went and they gave me different dietary things for some time, eat 4 days, fruits only. And then I did that. And then finally they say, okay, now you have to do, you have to drink ghee. So I did that for the next 5 days, little, first day a little bit, then next more, next day more, next day more. But at the end of the 5th day, I was nearly dying of the heartburn and burning of the chest and, like, my God. And then I never even went back to that doctor again. I said, this is crazy
Did you
treatment.
give? But you should give the feedback to all of these guys or put it somewhere. See,
Yeah.
the main issue is that we have no platform wherein we can give the feedback. So people who are advising wrong are flourishing like anything.
Yes, sir.
So anyway, coming back to acidity, 90% of the people report about 100% improvement within 24 hours.
Yeah, that's why I'm very excited. I heard you speak and you're treating different patients. I thought maybe Krishna has provided me the right person now. The right doctor who I can take shelter of.
I don't believe in God. That's anyway. So coming back to this, how much water do you drink currently?
Well, with my nature, I don't hardly ever feel thirsty. I don't know if that's a plus point or minus point, but I drink force myself because people I've been hearing or all my lifetime, I know if you don't drink hot, enough water, then your urine gets yellow. That means it falls, pressures the kidneys and all that, and then you get hard stool. So I've been drinking lots of water. Actually, I get up
How much?
in the morning when I get up. My father told me I should drink like 1 liter of warm water, so I've been drinking that. And then throughout the day, maybe another 3-4 liters. Who knows? I didn't really measure everything,
Okay, and
So
do one thing then for the next 4-5 days. Don't drink any fluids, no tea, no water, no hot, nothing. Just room temperature water with the meal. 1 glass of water with each meal, 3 meals in a day. And that's it. So for the next 3-4 days, maintain this. And after that, I'll give you a schedule for 31 days. You can follow that as per the day.
So actually, I've taken you as my guru from watching the video. So today I started already. I took during my meal, I took somehow or other our lunch was early, so we took like 11:30, 12 o'clock. We took lunch, and then during the meal I took some water, a few sips whenever I felt like. So will that give me will that complicate the hard stool more or no?
No, that'll maybe for a day or two it feels like that, but over a long period of time you will get relief from the hard stool.
Oh, okay.
And whenever you want hard stool back, you can drink more water.
Oh, whenever you want hard stool, you drink more water. Okay. So now on, you said you're suggesting that I should, just like I did follow you today, because in the morning I tell you what, before I watch your video, I was, because I'm suffering from this constipation and hard stool and heartburn and whatnot, I've been always researching and following different people and trying to help myself. I went to doctors. I went to big doctors, allopathic doctors. They did a endoscopy. They, put camera inside my intestine, and they tried to see if, because the burning, maybe there is some ulcer or something like that, but they didn't find anything. But now,
shall I tell you one basic thing?
Sure, sir. Yes.
There is no likelihood of mankind finding anything useful for health issues in the next 100 crore years. Whatever test we are doing is just fooling ourselves. Now, we have the best diagnostic as well as repair system in our body, and we just need to understand how do they function. So take an example. Take a glass of water, add a spoon of salt to that. Taste the water mixture. In case you find the salt to be
I missed that.
Take one glass of water.
That point. You said, yeah.
Take, let us say, half a glass of water.
Okay.
Add a spoon of salt. Taste that water. In case you find that salt is more, you can add some more water to dilute the salt. And in case you feel like salt is less, then what you can do is next time when you're preparing water and salt mixture, you can take half of the water which you had taken earlier. So by increasing the water intake, you can dilute the salt. By reducing the water intake, you can increase the salt. The truth of the matter is that blood is only 6 to 7% of the total body weight. It is not a representative of the rest of the body.
I see.
Whatever you eat will go to the blood. So if you have taken more carbohydrates will be there in the blood. Blood is a transporter of all the nutrients to the cells. In case the cells refuse to take that nutrition, cells refuse to take the carbohydrates, it will be higher in the blood.
I see.
So what the medicine system is doing, if they find anything higher in the blood, they'll ask you to stop that. If they find anything to be less, so less could be a situation where the blood is able to deliver correctly in the cells. Cells are demanding more. So in case something is less, that means cells are getting enough of that. There's hardly any need to supplement that. The whole of the medicine system is just working in the opposite direction. Now, how the things are being managed? We have a kidney, we have a liver. Liver controls the proportions of macronutrients, which are carbohydrates, proteins and fats. Their proportion versus other minerals, other nutrients. Let's say carbohydrate is there. So liver will automatically match how much fat is there for today. So according to the situation, according to the proportions of others, it will fix up how much should be released in the blood. How much fat, how much carbohydrate and how much proteins. Same way, the kidney takes care of adjusting the proportions for rest of the minerals, salts and some hormones and enzymes. Now, we try to teach kidney and liver how to function. When the liver stops working, then the doctor says why the liver is going defunct, we don't know. So we don't know the working of the liver, we don't know the working of the kidney. Those who are on dialysis will stay on dialysis and they'll die ultimately. So we don't know, but still we are the best to give you the medicines. You don't know the cause, but you still feel like you should be the only person who should be authorized to give the medicines. So that is the whole complication. We are entrusting our health to people who don't know anything. Now liver and kidney manages the situation based on hydration-dehydration principles. We are supposed to drink fluids, and those fluids are necessary only to maintain the right proportions. The hydration part ensures that all the nutrients are delivered to the cells. Dehydration time ensures that all the metabolic waste, cells when they do the metabolic activity, that creates a lot of waste also. So during dehydration phase, we have to throw out the waste, metabolic waste out of the body. So cells give up that. So when we sleep, we are not drinking or eating anything. That is the dehydration phase. After 10 to 12 hours of dehydration, we go to the loo. So when we overhydrate, our dehydration phase suffers. Though we may not be drinking anything during night, and some other people do get this like thirsty mouth or some other problems, and they do get up at night and drink water also. But the fact is that since we have taken so much of fluid during the day, the body is busy during night also to remove the excess fluids rather than focusing on metabolic waste removal. So one is this, that since you have already been drinking a lot of water, so first phase is about 5-6 days you reduce your water intake significantly. The second stage is when you try to set right your hydration-dehydration phase. So one day you drink 4 liters of water, and the next day you do not drink even a drop of water or any other liquid. So this is the process. By repeating this process 3-4 times, your system will be set right. Anything beyond that, any medicine will be completely useless and meaningless for any condition, even if it is life-threatening condition. And even if a person is suffering from life-threatening condition, if he follows these rules, he'll be just cured within a very short period of time. Maximum 15 days. Even if a person is on the 4th stage of cancer and he can do walk and rest. The second principle is to do walk and rest. Just walk for 5 minutes within your house or whichever place, and then lie down for 5 minutes. 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour before sleep, and 5 minutes every 1 hour. And that's end of the whole thing.
I'm not ever. You're saying walk for 5 minutes, then 5 minutes rest?
Yeah, 5 minutes lie down in bed.
Oh, so you walk 5 minutes, then you lie down for 5 minutes for 1 hour like that, huh?
1 hour in the morning after getting up, 1 hour just before sleeping. This will give you the best sleep.
I see.
And eat as much as possible. Do not reduce the food intake, as it is being propagated that eating less will help. It will never help you. Neither in the weight loss nor in any other field.
I see. So please be, I have a short memory. I don't remember
I'll
everything
do
you
one
said.
thing. I'll send you the recording of whatever we have discussed so far.
Okay, so you said that I should drink like so far from now on. Okay, today I did not drink much water. But when I feel a little thirsty, should I take some water? No.
Try to control that, and if you are not able to control, take one small sip of water.
Mm-hmm. So just all throughout the day today, just take as little water as possible, is it?
Yes.
But keep eating, like,
Yes.
eating means 2-3
Eating
meals.
good 3 meals.
Mm-hmm. Any restriction on meals? I mean, of
No
course, we are
restriction.
vegetarian, full, complete vegetarian.
No restrictions. You should eat as much as possible, but avoid all milk products.
Oh, no yogurt, nothing.
Nothing.
No milk, no yogurt. Okay.
No.
No paneer, nothing like that.
Nothing.
Okay, all right. So, and then what about oily? Of course, we don't eat much oily, but like normal sabji they make, in
Perfectly
Bengal.
okay. Nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong, huh? But even as I'm talking to you right now, below my chest there's kind of pain, some kind of pain there.
Do walk and rest for half an hour during daytime also. Whenever you feel like there is some discomfort, do walk for 5 minutes at a slow pace or normal pace with no need to rush up anything, and then just lie down for 5 minutes and do that for half an hour, and you'll get a lot of relief. And if you ever get a migraine headache, in that
Which
case,
I always get.
sorry.
Which I've been getting last few days.
Yeah, so during that phase, walk for 1 minute only and then rest for 5 minutes and keep repeating this until you get complete relief from a headache. So normally once you get used to walk and rest 5 minutes, then half an hour is enough to get it. But it makes half an hour to 1 hour of 1 minute walk, and 5 minutes of rest will give relief from headache also.
Okay. My son was banging on the door, so I didn't get you the last minute about the headache. You said I should walk for 1 minute and then
rest for 5 minutes.
Rest for 5 minutes. And how many times should I do this? Until I feel better? Or?
Yeah, until you get relief from headache.
Okay, walk for 1 minute and then
I'll give you the recording of whatever we discuss.
Okay, sir. Well, that's very helpful.
Yeah.
Anything else for now?
That's it.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much for your kindness. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh, thank you, sir, for calling.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
No, this yellow urine is not of much of a concern.
Oh, okay. So I should not worry about that, huh?
No, nothing.
Okay, then. No problem. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Follow your instructions.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.